Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge Podcast. My name is Josh. I am so happy that you're here with me today because I love hanging out with you. And I think that just, you're special. So you're some kind of something. That's what you are. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure you guys are feeling good because we are snarking today. We do a little bit of snark here and there. I guess like 50% because, you know, there's some tough topics to touch on and things like that. Yeah, and there's some stuff coming up that is going to be deep. I got a bunch of really deep topics coming up and I want to make sure I give them time. But today we're just going to focus on ItsRLife, your favorite and mine. They're not. Apparently they're stepping out into business. And we don't know what's, you know, of course the video is entitled something like we have the business we bought or something like that. And it's going to be a literal shit show of nothingness for the first whole video, and then like 1 minute of like, oh yeah, here it is, the thing that we were talking about. Their videos are so gross. I don't like these people, and I'm sure there's going to be a Daniel roast in here. Yeah, there is. There's going to be a Daniel roast. Let's go. So if you don't know anything about our life, good. Just live in that world. You lucky bastards. Live there. Stay there. But also, if you like to support this channel, head over to my Teespring store and buy a shirt. If you have ideas for merch, I'd love to hear it. I want to do one that's like living in distortion. Just like have it all distorted. That would be awesome because, yeah, because Ruby's gross. Anyway, our life is child exploiters, disgustoids, TM, and what's her name here? What is her name? Oh my God, I can't remember her damn name. It's been so long since I talked about her. Kendall, D-U-L-L, Dull, runs the show here. Daniel is the dad, and he coined the old vanilla roast that we do on the show. So when I roast somebody, I do it vanilla style. And it's just regular shit that normal people do. And I usually includes everybody. And it's going to be fun because I haven't done one in a long time, and I want to snark on these people because it feels good, you know? It feels good to snark sometimes. Recently, the most recent video we did on our life was her sitting down saying, we're not going to do clickbait videos anymore, which is a bullshit lie. We're so sick of having a fake this real life that we filmed for you guys, and she was getting upset. Daniel apparently went back to work. He's got a degree in, I think, electrical engineering, so he can make a ton of money doing that anyway. Not like they'll ever have to, you know, starve or anything like that. They'll do good because Daniel, in my opinion, of all the, you know, Daniel is a child exploiter. Of course, I do think that, but I've always had this stance about Daniel that I don't think that he actually likes this life at all, YouTube life. Doesn't like it. Just goes along with it because he's that dad that's supportive. Remember when the kid fell on his head and the first thing that Kendall was pick up the camera, but Daniel dropped everything and went to help the kid? Not saying Daniel's a good guy, but I'm saying of the two, she's the evil witch from the Disney show. I played pickleball this morning. On Tuesdays, I try to play... I play a lot, and I take coaching because I really like pickleball and I want to get good at it. And so that's the day that's like my weekend day, and I go and I am dead. Anyway, sweating under here, but I deserve this Coke slushy. Okay, this is like 900 calories of pure sugar, and it's really good. So anyway, let's get to this gong shoe.
So I know by the title, you know what this video is about. You've been waiting, and
nobody's been waiting.
Most of you have guessed wrong, and the couple people that have guessed right have literally just heard it through the grapevine.
Whose grapevine? Why do you have so many bracelets on, Daniel? What's with all the bracelets, bro? Are you starting a bracelet store? Is that what you're doing here?
Because we have been telling like our friends, and the girls have been telling people, so it just gets out, and so like.
I love this guy. I love Daniel. And you could put any our life video on, okay? And man, I might just pay someone to do this. Laren, if you're listening, I will pay you. Go through every single our life video where they're sitting down and just do a compilation of the Daniel agreements. Okay, he's just like, yeah, nope, yep. She'll talk and he'll just completely like, he is the cheerleader of this family, okay? There's no other, he's such a dad. He's like, yeah, yep. And then he'll start saying something, she'll interrupt him, doesn't even bother him. He's like, yeah, no, yeah, yep, 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 no, yeah, for sure. Yeah, totally. I agree. No, you're right. I'm wrong. No, you're right. Yep. No, for sure. Totally. Yeah, exactly. No, she's right. No, I know. That is Daniel in a nutshell. That's not the roast though. So stand by for that. Let's continue.
The two of you that got it right, you kind of like, you heard, it got out, like, just from that. Because you would have never guessed it.
Nobody's in your grapevine, okay? Nobody likes you guys. You have no friends. I'm not sure they go to church anymore because I'm pretty sure the church people know who they are from watching their videos. Kendall considers herself a Christian, by the way. I kid you not. Like, to this day, is like, I love Jesus. It doesn't show, though.
Otherwise, but the big update is that we've already had 2 meetings. Was it yesterday that we actually had the first one?
Yes.
Okay, so yesterday we had a meeting. So
You need to refresh your fillers and shit.
oh, the other update is, did I already say this?
Yeah,
I think
probably.
I said this in the other vlog. But we've, like, it's already signed. We're secured. We've paid the dues.
Yep. Upfront fees.
All the upfront fees. And so...
I thought Daniel's going back to work. So now what? You're buying like I think it's a donut shop or something like
We
that?
met with our team yesterday, and that was really exciting. It was a great conversation. Met
I love this guy.
everybody.
Coordinators.
Yeah. And we all, like, really just meshed well.
He looks at the camera. He's like,
And it just, like, it was good.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk to them weekly throughout the whole process. So we're going to get to know each other really well. And
yeah, and then they get to know you and they're like, oh my God, what did we do? This team that doesn't know them yet? Listen, team, if you're watching this video, team, run for the effing hills, okay? Run for the hills. I promise you, this is like the supreme boss Karen. If you're playing a video game and it's like about, navigating, asking for managers and shit, and you're like have to fight the final Karen boss, this is the final Karen boss. She's the one that will literally rat on you if you're stealing groceries. Like, I'm not saying stealing is right, but in this era, if someone is poor and they're stealing eggs, shut your pie hole, is what I'm telling you. She will rat people out for not putting their cart back. She is gross city, okay? There's like, if you're like in an RV and you're going with your family, like, hey, there's Gross City, and you drive by Gross City, it's a giant statue of Kendall, right? Just sitting there like this with her Starbucks shit. That's what she's the mayor and president of Gross City.
I am really happy with the team that we got.
Yeah.
Because, like, I feel very
Meeting
taken
everybody,
care
they
of.
were great.
Yeah. And
Meaning you have a team that's gonna do all the work? Is that what you mean? Is that what you meant to say? Okay.
then you had a meeting today
Yep.
with our guy that is going...
If Kendall and them are opening a donut store, I'm going to this donut store, right? I'm going to this donut store the next time in Florida. I'm going to this donut store to get donuts.
to find us our very first location,
Yep.
like our property, like
Where it's gonna be.
where it's gonna be. We get
Thanks, Daniel. Got it. It's like the line gets fed into her head and then she says it. And then later she's like, I had those thoughts. Daniel is there. He's the one. This is amazing.
give him the location, which is our area where we live in, and then he goes and he finds the best place to place our franchise. That's gonna make the most money, bring in the most people.
Yep.
You need less sunshine. Kendall, chill in the sun. You're going to have skin cancer soon. Your whole body is turning to leather. Just letting you know. I don't know if you noticed. I have a baseball glove. You and that baseball glove. Similar looks.
So that's really exciting.
Yeah.
Capri has a friend over. They're gonna go swimming. Who are you telling to come here? Me?
Oh, you want me to put the air mat in the pool?
Do yourself, punk ass kids. Your legs broken? Your arms broken? Good, do it yourself. Lazy assholes.
Okay, so what was I saying? Okay,
Why is he wearing a Coors shirt? We know he doesn't drink.
so he's going to do some research and find the spot that's going to bring in the most business for us. And we have our thoughts of where we hope it would be.
Karen's Donuts. We'll call you an asshole and sell you donuts.
We have our thoughts of where we think it's going to be. We're not sure, so it'll be really interesting to see.
Imagine a Karen comes into the donut shop and is like, I want to see your manager. And then Kendall comes out with her whole Karen attitude. And it's like the showdown of the Karens. I'm the manager. What would you like? Well, this donut has less sprinkles than this one. Well, I don't give a shit. Leave. Or whatever. Karen.
Comes back with. So yeah, and don't worry, we're gonna tell you the place and all about it.
I'm sure you will.
And we're
So
really
excited.
excited. And I
Cut more out of this video. We're so excited about donut and fillers. Daniel!
think a majority of you probably
Is
have
Shannon Rose editing this video or something?
never heard of this. I don't like because when I've been telling my friends, they're like, "What's that?"
Yeah, I know.
You know, or something.
What's a donut? Your friends don't know what a donut is? You're a donut. It's my favorite thing to call someone now. You donuts. You're just donut.
I've heard of it, but it's like
Because it's more recent. It's
more recent.
Is it more recent?
Franchise.
Great time to come in for a franchise when gas is $5 a gallon. You can't even afford to buy bread, but you're gonna go buy boutique donuts? No, I don't think. It's not a good time. You're wrong. There's like a recession looming over both of our countries. It is not a good time to buy a franchise. I promise you. But these people are dumb, so what do you expect?
But it's like
Because it's more recent.
it's more recent,
Franchising.
which is a
She just repeats everything he says. It's so weird.
great time to come into a
Yes,
franchise.
we're coming right
We're
in.
coming right in,
They have
but
100 coming up right
they
now.
have 100 going up. But fun fact, when
100 of these donut stores. Don't you have donuts in the US? Relax. You got enough donuts and shit going on. Why don't you open a celery store or some shit?
I was, well, actually not growing up, probably maybe
As I drink this pure sugar right into my ass.
newly married. I need to look at the date of when the first one was opened up, but I went to one of these franchises a very long time ago. When I say a very long time ago, I mean a
And I got kicked out.
very long time ago at the Outer Banks, North Carolina. And I think it might have
Outer Banks? That's where the Outer Banks is? That's where that show is? That's such a good show. Dude, if you have not watched Outer Banks, go watch Outer Banks. It's so good. It's like the Goonies meets it's like just the new Goonies. That's really what it is.
been either like my mom or dad went to get them, or like my brother. I cannot remember,
It's because your family doesn't like you.
but that's
I remember
what's
that, how good they were.
yes, so good. So
Okay,
I'll give you all the deets.
give us all the deets.
Excuse me,
The hell is that? What is that?
you're leaving
It's a spiky potato there. What
your little child, huh?
the hell is that?
You're watching
Just gonna run with that thing will get killed.
her. How's she doing? Let's have a hedgehog update.
Oh, it's a hedgehog.
How's Luna?
You can have hedgehogs? You can get hedgehogs? How long do they live? I'm Googling it. Hedgehogs live for 5 years? No thanks. No. Heartbreak.
She's supposed to be sleeping right now. Still mean. She's still mean. Did she bite you?
Why would God create a cute animal that only lives for 5 years old? God, why do dogs only live 15 years? If anything, dogs should live hundreds of years, God. When I get to heaven, and God's like, we're here. What's up, Josh? Have any questions for me? Yeah, I got some questions. Why do dogs live so short? Why do cats live such short lives? Like, I know turtles are cool. They live to be like 300, but they don't do shit. Dogs. Okay? Like Gus here needs to live way longer. That's what I'm gonna ask. Why all the cute animals die young?
You picked her up. Did she bite?
Yeah, she just bites.
Well, that
Poor.
sounds fun.
She's mean. I feel like she's gotten bigger. Ooh, but she's so,
I'd fart. It's like,
she's so prickly.
it's because it's a hedgehog. I bet you they named it Sonic too.
Alright, so finally got our.
Daniel's ripped, man. This guy keeps good shape of his body and literally has zero body hair. Not saying you have to have any body hair, but like you must have that professionally done. Do I have any? I have a little bit. I have my manscaper, but this guy gets waxed. Is it time for a Daniel roast? It's time for a Daniel roast. Like, this guy absolutely gets his nipples waxed, right? He's into amateur radio astronomy. Did you know that was a thing? I didn't, but he's into it. His favorite car? Kia Soul. Why? Have you ever seen a Kia Soul? And if you have a Kia Soul out there, why? He's really good at calligraphy. Just one of those, he's naturally gifted in it, Terrible at Connect 4. Never wins against anybody. And he gets super angry. Oh my God, he just throws the chips. Is a Hugh Grant fan, like super fan. Thinks Dungeons and Dragons is Satanism. Collects earwax. Cannot skip stones. He has tried since he's little. Has never been able to skip a stone. I remember I skipped a stone once. It was like 40 skips. It's like 6, but it was a lot of skips. This guy is really good at all the knots. He can just tie every single kind of knot imaginable. Secretly has like 100 Venus flytraps. Why? Is into bookbinding. Joined a robotic fighting league, got kicked out because he cheated. He's really into typewriters. He doesn't use them or anything. Just he's got a bunch of typewriters. Tries to pick locks. Is just bad at it. His favorite movie: 10 Things I Hate About You. Me too. Has a bow and arrow. Secretly loves magic. Bites his toenails. Collects his snot in like a little. He's got a ball of it. And he's in traffic, whatever. Picks the snot, puts it in the ball, puts it in his Ziploc bag. It weighs about 1 kilo. It's a lot of snot. I don't know what he's planning on doing with it, but he collects it. He's absolutely gonna die in an apocalypse situation. Him and his family, toast. If you wax your body, you're not going to live in an apocalypse. Opens the fridge. Oh, there's nothing in here. Closes it. Comes back, opens the fridge again. It's still the same shit in there, Daniel. Someone ate your leftovers. Sorry. We'd love to go to culinary school. He waits way too long to go pee because he's got this like personal, like I can hold it forever. But then when he goes, he's like, it hurts, it burns. Just go when you have to go, buddy. It's a weird flex, man. Cooks meth. I know. I was surprised too. That was a joke. He doesn't cook meth, I don't think. I'm sorry. Sometimes I look up like really weird things on Reddit just so I can say them here. And I gotta read you this one. When I was desperately horny preteen, I cut a hole in a stuffed Mickey Mouse glove and I tried to do it. Years later, I learned that my mom found it lying around my room and gave it away to my younger cousin. The top comment is, now that's a hand-me-down. He just recently updated his poop knife to a really, really good one, like a full tang blade and everything. Like, he doesn't mess around with poop knives. When he takes a massive dump, he takes a picture of it. He's so proud. He definitely smells his fingers after he scratches his nuts. I don't do that. Farts into an empty jar, puts a lid on it, puts it in his kid's room. He definitely pees in his family's hot tub. He does. Does snot rockets in the shower. Those are awesome. Eats gum off the ground. Doesn't pick up his dog's shit when they poop on neighbors' lawns. Ever. Just like pretends he doesn't see the dog shitting or anything. He's like, hey, let's go there. Just fight out. Let's go. But the neighbors were looking at the window and they saw. Then they threw that shit in his backyard. We'll do anything if you double dog dare him. Okay? I mean anything. Like a toilet seat, eat a habanero ghost pepper, stick a fork in an outlet, jump off the roof onto a table, light his ass hair on fire, shoplift, drag race, spy on his neighbors, trip his wife when she's walking to get tacos, put fireworks in the pool, microwave a fork, eat raw chicken, vote Democrat, sniff his wife's hair, fart on his hedgehog, put his cat in a headlock, wax his whole body. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's go. I'm sorry.
Tropical storm Ellen. 7 hour in the pool. This is actually more rain and wind and thunder and lightning.
See? It's just bullshit. Okay, we got it. There's rain. Get to the shit about the donuts. That's a nice pool, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Coming down hard.
Too bad it's full of piss.
So yeah, you sure you don't want to get back in? The lightning started to strike close.
Yeah, don't get in a pool of his lightning. Okay, you'll die. Okay, thanks, bud. I just called him bread. I wanted to say bud or bro, but then I said bread.
Alright guys, so tell me you're trying to save money without telling me you're trying to save money.
Oh no, you gotta make coffee at home with your super expensive Nespresso machine? You peasant. This is what they're trying to save money for their donut store so they don't go to Starbucks? How much do you spend on Starbucks? This is how you're trying to save money? You're such a douche. You are such a douche, Kendall. Oh, are you sad? Cue sad music. Oh my God, Kendall has to use her $800 Nespresso. Oh my God, will you be okay? Finn, piss off with that. You dirty, rotten soul, you. You're such a loser.
It still won't be good. Right, E?
No, nothing's good that you make.
Not saying drink though.
Shut up.
It's not the Duncan Payton drink. What does that mean? What does that
What
mean?
happens when you are starting a business? You start saving money.
Why didn't you start saving money years ago before your shit fell apart?
You're broke before you become rich.
These guys made tons of money on YouTube. I mean, 8 figures guaranteed. Okay, what'd you do with all your money?
Broke before you become rich, right?
You're not going to become rich for the donut store. I promise you.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna become rich.
You were already rich, and you blew it all. Also, someone did point out to me that their youngest, their adopted kid, needs all this therapy and everything else. They don't put their kid in special school or have therapists for them. As far as the people that have reached out to me know, I don't watch all their videos. But apparently this kid needs a ton of this kid needs a ton of help and needs specialized everything, and they're not doing it. And yet here they go to buy a donut store instead. Smart.
Yeah.
That kid is like, maybe do a deep dive into the adoption story of this kid, because she pranked that kid the other day by putting a snake on him and making, I wonder if I can find it, but it was disgusting what they do to this kid. Okay, these people are nasty.
Yeah. Isn't it funny how people think YouTubers are rich?
Let me just real quick see how much money these people made. You ready? Are you ready? They did get demonetized for a little bit. Are you seriously sitting there telling us you're not rich while your whole entire life is you guys vlogging and going to Starbucks and vacationing and buying houses and all this shit? Are you serious? They have 292.5 million views, okay? Over a period of 2016, so 7 years, roughly 6 years, but 6 years they've been on YouTube. That's a lot. 292.5 million views. They have made 8 figures plus. I'm not kidding. That is a lot of views, and they've deleted some videos. So yeah, they were rich, but they blew it all on Starbucks.
Some are. Some aren't.
Oh, I are. We're not one of them.
Yeah, you are, you liars. Well, you're not anymore. Again, it's you squandered it.
We're gonna be rich because we are.
You're not.
We're gonna maybe even open more than 2 daddies.
No, you know.
Because our last name is Rick.
Last name is rich.
Daddy sandwiches?
Rich in love.
No, but you are not rich in love. Does that woman look like she loves anybody but herself?
Right? Yep.
yeah. We're convinced. We're not convinced.
Hi guys, it is the next day and it is really early for the girls.
Why do you wear the shittiest sunglasses that you could find? Do you just go to the shitty sunglass store? Hi, I'm Kendall Rich and I'm looking for the shittiest sunglasses you guys have. Well, you're in luck, lady. We are the shitty sunglass store and we have lots of shitty sunglasses. You try all these. And then she bought the whole damn store. Kendall, your taste in sunglasses is like your taste in... is like your t-shirt. Gross.
It is like 8:30. I woke them up early. So we decided, Daniel's driving.
Thanks.
So we decided instead of telling you the franchise that we are opening, we would take you to one. So we are driving down to
Boca Raton, which I think is a very expensive place to live in Florida, if I'm not mistaken.
To get the food items at this place. And we're gonna...
Why do you like do your whole shit and then wear a t-shirt that looks like you stole it from the 80s? I don't get the aesthetic.
Show you.
It's a fun way to do it.
It's a fun way to do it because I thought it literally hit us last night,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh dang no, we've got to sit down and talk about what our franchise, and then I was
Why?
like, well, we should just show them.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is way more fun.
That's great.
And then we can talk about it, and yeah, so.
And I noticed that you use your $2,000 Nespresso machine, but you still get your nails and shit did. Your Botox is refilled all the time. Maybe you should save some money elsewhere. That's what I'm saying.
Tuned. It's fine. We're really
I wonder how much it costs Daniel to get his nipples waxed. Is that expensive?
excited. The girls,
They look excited.
not so much.
I'm excited.
You're
excited.
Okay, good.
It's just
good.
morning.
It's just morning. It's just morning.
Wait,
But
wait.
we had to do it now because then we
Okay.
we have to start our next vlog and start our next day, and it's Friday, so you guys know what that means. That hasn't
What
started.
does that mean? What?
Not yet.
Not
What
yet.
does it mean?
Not yet.
What does it mean?
Hey, I'm not ready.
What does it mean?
Okay, so we're here. What do? Do we show them our way? Like,
I think when we open it up, we
Okay.
show them.
Okay,
when
we
we've
show
gotten
them.
there.
Why don't you just cut the shit out? Because it makes you look dumb.
so we're
I think.
gonna mobile order.
I have the same
and
van.
When we get it, we'll come in a car and we'll kind of do like a review.
Okay, why are you telling us what you're doing? Just do the thing. Bumholes.
Like we do for crumble. It's not cookies. I'm just saying, like, but and this is not our store. Like ours has not been like we got a like construction.
We got it, lady. We got it.
The big announcement.
It's a big announcement. So
Can you put your shit in focus first? Thanks.
we're here and it's loud.
Yeah.
And just like in my story yesterday, guys, when I was talking to you.
Was that the Jeep making that noise?
It was.
Maybe you could have waited until the friggin' jet plane took off.
Yeah, they're always okay. Done. Oh, and by the way, here's your hand.
You could just wait until he's done.
Starts with the D.
So that was the
Second letter is a D. And I know you're thinking,
Dirty donuts. Dirty donuts.
it is not.
Douchebag donuts. Ducky donuts? Ducky donuts.
Dun. So
What is it?
We are going to be franchising a
Duck donuts. Never heard of it. Okay. Are you really? You think you're going to make a lot of money with a donut franchise? Can you really? It is the U.S. I'm saying, isn't there like a whole shit ton of donut stores? Have you ever had a Krispy Kreme? They're really good. Duck donuts? Sounds dumb.
and a cheer.
If I had money just lying around and want to do something, I would start a food truck that did just like excellent things, right? Just really good things. I don't know what I would do. It wouldn't be donuts. Maybe little mini powdered donuts, like the ones you deep fry and it goes in a little machine with like pretzels maybe. Because my sister told me the other day that she makes the best pretzels you've ever had. And I believe her because my sister's a really, really, really good cook. So might be something to consider is getting a food truck and making like, not like, it's just like snacky stuff. So you got an ice cream machine in there, like soft serve. You make pretzels. You got little donuts that come on the, I don't know what those things are called, like the deep fried donut hole thingies. Just like good shit. Like you can park anywhere. It's at night and just go fill up on good shit. That's what I'm saying. That's what I would do.
I'm the cheer.
You know how much it costs to a Duck Donuts franchise? Duck Donuts. Warm, delicious, made to order. Number of units, investment level, $200,000 to $300,000. Woo! Oh, franchising fee from $45,000 USD. So your investment level needs to be upwards of $300,000. Did you just say that they weren't rich, but they've got 300 grand lying around? Okay, I believe you. I don't believe you.
And the crowd goes wild. So
No, the crowd didn't go wild.
I know probably 90% of you are like, what is that?
Yeah.
And if that is you, that is great because we're going to introduce you to
Again, it's just a donut
These
store.
are the most amazing donuts you've ever had. They're fully customized.
Could you wait or move somewhere else? The guy's like mowing the lawn.
We didn't. They chose this for us because if you're just lazy and you don't want to choose something, they'll do it for you. Or you can customize them and they do it. They do the toppings of the street.
Well, they make it for you.
Made to order. They're
I
hot,
see.
ready to
So they take it out of the little Krispy Kreme machine, put it in the little thing, then you just ask and they dip it all live. Not a bad idea. I'm gonna say, but you could do that in a truck. You know what I'm saying? If you did that in a food truck, you could travel all over. I don't think you could travel all over. You need permits and shit. Anyway, that's my idea.
We're gonna eat them. We're gonna be looking at them. So let's do a quick review. All right, do you want to hold like? Okay. Which one are you gonna try? The cinnamon sugar. What are you gonna?
Is that one bacon? Bacon, maple bacon.
cinnamon sugar for you.
So she chose the plainest ass donut you could get out of there. Look at the grease ring. I'm in.
And I want to give you. Try it.
It's a donut. It's a donut.
That looks amazing.
It's a donut. Tastes like all the other donuts.
It's good, Cap.
Is it?
They're trying to convince themselves that this is going to be okay. I don't know if you can make a lot of money on a franchise like this. I don't know. Maybe you can. Like I think you have to own a bunch of franchises in order to make like, bank, right? But I don't know, maybe they're right. Maybe they will make millions. But I'm going to go and try one of these donuts at their store.
How is it? Good.
It's a donut.
I know.
I thought maybe I should do the backstory of
It's a little quieter. He's about to go again.
They're iconic. They're made for like
That guy's like, oh, that bitch is talking.
That
I'll go for that one. This one.
That is
maple bacon.
like the favorite.
Yes,
I mean,
I think that's a
love
peanut
that.
butter one. I kind of want to try
Yeah, I
that
want
one.
that one.
Okay, Daniel. So funny. Oh, yeah, that one, that one, that one's good too. Yeah.
But
Daniel is the donut cheerleader.
actually, this is good.
That other one looks like vanilla bacon.
I don't know. That might have salted caramel on it.
Yeah.
So Duck Donuts has been around for a while, and we first.
Yeah, since 2013 apparently. BeTheBoss.ca. So that's 300,000 Canadian dollars. They've been around since 2013, just so you're aware. Duck Donuts.
Tried Duck Donuts. The reason it's Duck Donuts is because the first store was opened in Outer Banks in Duck, and we've been
Cool.
into that store, so it was like a long time ago. Then
2 donuts and a cup of coffee for $3.50. That's really cheap. No wonder America's fat. That in Canada, 2 donuts and a cup of coffee would be like $19 in Canada.
In North Carolina.
That said established 2006. But this says franchising since 2013. Okay, this is shitty. Okay, cool.
Wow.
Could have saved us all a whole bunch of video just saying we bought a Duck Donuts franchise.
Okay, let's see.
That thing is so good.
How do you know, Daniel? You're not eating it.
What
if it's gross?
Putting a bacon on a donut until
That's a Canadian thing.
that Outer Bank store that we went to, that Duck Donuts, and that was the first time I had bacon on a donut.
I don't know what this one is. But
It's bacon!
It's so fun part.
So they're made fresh. So
How much you want to bet none of them are going to work in the store? They're just gonna own that shit. Imagine her working at a donut store. Or they're going to put their kids to work, which is fine. Do that.
and me.
If I made 8 figures on YouTube, like if I made millions of dollars, I wouldn't buy this. I would invest it in like real estate. This shit will fall apart eventually, right? Again, you're buying a franchise at like the worst time possible in your capitalist market. The friggin' everything is falling apart right now. I own stock in AMC and Twitter, and I literally lost almost everything. I don't buy a lot, I just did it for fun. But like, it's worth nothing. Your shit is falling apart in the US, okay? You still got 2.5 years of Biden. It's not gonna get better. Your whole shit is gonna fall apart. Nobody's gonna go buy donuts when they can't even afford to fill their gas tank. Bad idea.
Capri's on number 2.
They have cold brew and coffees.
You know what would be smart? Is just doing like sampler, tiny little donuts. Not Timbits, not donut holes, but like little mini donuts with the same topping, so you can just like have multiples. Because after you eat one donut, you're done. Well, I am. I couldn't even eat one donut. I'd literally go into a diabetic shock. So that's just me though.
That was close to my heart. Yeah. We're gonna mix
Wipe your face.
sweets.
Okay, it's the worst donut reveal ever. It was like guy in the background blowing shit into their donuts. This one has leaves on it. It's really good now. Well, there you go, everybody. Our life's branching out into the old donut business. Bunch of donuts. You idiots. Anyway, I hope, you know what, honestly, I know we're joking. I hope they succeed. And I hope they get off YouTube and stop exploiting their kids and just delete that shit. I hope they make millions of dollars making donuts. Just like, so they're like, I don't want to be on YouTube anymore. That'd be amazing. But you know they're not going to, because it's really not really about the money. It is about the money, but it's more about like attention. And when you're an attention whore, there's nothing else you crave more than wanting to be in front of the camera, good or bad, right? So they're never going to give this up. So there you go, our life. Donut queen. Whatever. Everybody take a deep breath. How'd you enjoy the snark today? Leave a comment below. Between 1 and 10 Tom heads in the emojis you get if you become a member, what do you rate this? I thought it was pretty funny. I could be wrong. Sometimes I think my videos are good, and then people are like, that sucked, Josh. And the ones I think are the worst, the people are like, this is the most amazing video. I'm the worst judging of my own content. But I'm glad that you guys are here watching and enjoying and having fun with me. I appreciate you. Don't ever forget how awesome you are, okay? And how beautiful you look today, and your hair is like, what? Yeah, I like it. And the sundress shit that you're wearing or whatever looks great. You're amazing and valuable. Don't you forget it. I'll see you tomorrow.